What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my part 2 of the Buried Strategy. This is MC from Players of America, and we are about to go into the Witch's Mansion. I'm going to be telling you what's so great about the Mark II ray gun, and why I smashed that fountain in part 1. So here we go. We're going to buy this door for $12.50. Watch out, because it's real creepy in here. These witches are going to try and steal your money like the little gypsies they are. Little gypsy witches. Worst kind of witch. Second worst kind of gypsy, too. So just watch for them to come around corners and don't let them touch you. Because if they touch you, you will pee your pants and lose your money. Well, at least 2,000 of it at a time. But this first time you come through, once you kill all the witches, you get a free perk. And the next times you come through, here you see we got some mule kick. The next times you come through, the only time you get a perk is if the lights are on in the window before you come through. So just know that. You won't get a free one every time. But you see we are up to 5 perks out of a total of 7. This maze is different every time. Here you see another fountain we're going to smash. And the reason why we smash both these fountains is because whenever this one is destroyed, you jump down through it and you return to the starting area. You cannot do it if you do not have the first one destroyed, and if you try to, it will count as a down. So here we are. This is the starting area. You see we are down low. This is another camping spot. There's 2 more camping spots I'm going to show you in this video. I will go back and visit the one from the first video, especially with our 4 buildables. It's going to be a great time. See, I got an award there for breaking fountains and teleporting and all that jazz. So yeah, zombies will only come from that window and the window over there, so it's basically like they're coming from straight ahead. And yeah, just racking up these points. You want to save the last one, and if things get too hairy, just jump down. And this place looks pretty familiar. So I am going to buy the AN-94 as my 3rd weapon. As I said in the first video, I like to have an upgraded AN-94 or any wall weapon as my 3rd weapon. I like to have the ray gun and the Petrifier, the Mark II ray gun, and the Petrifier as my first 2 weapons with mule kick. So that's all there's to say about that for now. And we are going to try and get one of those guns with Cletus. Come on, Cletus. Cletus and some candy. And I don't like that, so I give him some candy. I want him to change that weapon, see what I can get. And it's a crapster of a weapon. So I let it go back down into the box while this zombie's chasing me. Doesn't it have like better things to do right now? Alright, that is what we wanted. Ladies and gentlemen, I present the Ray Gun Mark II. Well, we actually do want ballistic knives, as crazy as it sounds. Swap out your 3rd option weapon for them, and I will show you in just a minute why we need the ballistic knives. Long story short, we're going to get a perk for 10 points. That's right, 10 points. So that's something. And we're just going to stare at his crotch. I was seeing if that counted as a barrier, and it doesn't, so I guess the more you know. Now you know. At this point in the game, like, there were no more barriers to smash, and that's the only use for alcohol, so I was like, yeah, why not? And so I believe I'm just going to show you for one round that how this hallway still works. So yeah, just punch that bitch in the face, let him drop. And as I've mentioned before, this can also work with all 4 players. Just have one with the Petrifier in here and one with another gun, and the other 2 shooting out the window to the left as they come in. Have your buildables in here. You can have like 4 head choppers, you can have 1 of each buildable, or you can all like go round up all your buildables and have like 4 of each for a mega gauntlet. So yeah, they are coming through. Stepping in the turd gas. Fart mist as they run away. And there are not as many steps left. Basically what we're wanting to do is, like I said before, get the Petrifier, Ray Gun Mark II, and then get the Pack-a-Punched AN-94 as your third weapon. So a lot of this video will just be getting those Pack-a-Punch, showing you how to get some free perks, and showing you the 3 train locations. And I try to like occupy this zombie, and then I try to get Cletus to make him spawn, but Cletus like runs in the opposite direction all the time. So what you need to do is hit the bullseye. What I've learned is you need to aim low because it'll go up, as you saw there. I was like dead in the center, and then it like went above, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I raged a little bit. Not really, but I was like, I should have got that. So yeah, now we're like, hey Cletus, come take care of this guy. And then he doesn't. Then he like runs away. This is where Cletus was like pissing me off. So I just punched him in the butt. Punch him in the butt. Come on Cletus, get over here. Yeah, and then I finally give up and just am like, screw it. So what happens is when you get the bullseye, the piano will start playing. You will hear it. It's a pretty distinct sound. And then you need to go through the mansion again. You must have at least 10 points. So yeah, if you get touched by the witches and you have like 2,000 or something or less, then you won't be able to do this. You'll have to try again. So yeah, just shoot them bitches, slap them hoes. Actually, don't slap them because then they'll touch you and they'll take your points. You don't want that. So shoot them in the face. Gonna get that one. Here you see how well the Ray Gun Mark II works. We're gonna come around this side of the mansion, go through here, watch out cause some bitches be coming. And then we are going to give her a tip, and you see we got stamina up. So now we can run fast. Some good stuff. And there is only one perk left. So the Ray Gun Mark II, it shoots like a 3-round burst, but the bullets are so much more powerful, and it seems like they go, especially when I shoot zombies, they go through the zombies, kind of like in a line. So unless I got the Deadshot Daiquiri perma perk and I didn't know about it, it's a really good weapon, and it's very, it's got a high damage rate even in higher rounds, and it's just overall better than the ray gun. Also, there's no splash damage. You don't get hurt by your own ray gun, so that is a positive. This is where Pack-a-Punch is. I go over there and check out what that is. That's stamina up, just in case you were wondering. And also, don't go up this way I'm about to go. I thought there was something up there, and it's a trap. And so I have to kill that zombie, and then I'm like stuck in this area. It's just a terrible time. But I do go ahead and Pack-a-Punch it to the Porter Mark II. Porter's Mark II ray gun. Sorry. And yeah, I fell through the floor. So I just like camp out. This kind of shows you how well the Mark II works. Had no worries. No worries when these bitches be coming down the stairs, cause I have the Mark II. You see, it's just like going through zombies. It's like a knife through warm butter. If warm butter were like smelly bags of turds that like to eat people. You see, the turd mist drove them away. They thought I was one of them. And then they're like, oh no, he's not one of us. Let's go get him. Let's go get him, guys. And I'm just like, excuse me. And I come up the stairs. And we're going to go back that fountain route. Well, that was the wrong way, but yeah. If I can find my way. There we go. Like I said, the maze is different every time. So we're actually, I don't think I chill here. I think I just go ahead and come down here. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of my ballistic knives at some point, because our use for them is up. You can only do the ballistic knife perk trick once per game, so yeah, you don't get to spend like 30 points on 3 perks. I'm sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry. It's not my fault. So you guys better not whine. Alright, come on, Cletus. Let's see what we get. And It's the Petrifier. You see, I traded out my hammer instead of my ballistic knife. The hammer was my number 2 weapon instead of my number 3, and like I said before, if you go down, you lose your number 3 weapon, so I would much rather lose the hammer than the Petrifier. Let me go ahead and take this, and I think I end up just like... Actually, I think I settle for the Galil or something, and then eventually I get the AN-94. Yeah, get that Galil! And then it's back to the old camping spot before we punch Cletus in the crotch for no apparent reason. So yeah, oh yeah, I'm setting up my Gauntlet of 1,000 truths. I end up moving that head chopper to the other side, so we put the head chopper in front. The Trampelstein is going to be our last line of defense, and the main part of the Gauntlet is the subsurface resonator, powered by the turbine. You'll see the setup after I'm done like punching Cletus in the nuts and him like making him respawn. But yeah, I opened up that barrier because I ended up testing it to see what it would be like to camp out back here. It's not a good location. Also, Cletus gets in my way and almost gets me killed. I was pretty butthurt over that. Stupid Cletus. Oh yeah, and I think I was trying to, I heard something about like you can make yourself float with this gun, but I guess it got patched. I don't know, but that's why I kept shooting at the ground, so don't worry, I'm not like full retard there. I'm just part retard. Never go full retard. So yeah, now we have to get that subsurface resonator. I always put the resonator down before the turbine because they are attracted to the turbine, and plus the turbine will run out faster if you just go ahead and place it down, and you don't want that. So we got that resonator, we gonna get that turbine. Oh yeah, we also get the Trampelstein. Don't know if I laid it down yet. And I also tried to see if I could jump through the wall, the hole in the wall. You can't, so you guys are welcome. Now you know. See, I put the resonator there. That turd muncher is just still following me. Cletus doesn't know what's going on. Alright, so Trampelstein, our last line of defense. Usually they don't really get to the Trampelstein, so that's something. Also, I don't know this for sure, but you saw where I had the resonator. It's always blasting towards the head chopper, so I don't know if that makes the head chopper's lifespan shorter or what, but I was just pointing that out there, that might be a factor, but I'm still unsure, so yeah. So making sure that zombie isn't close enough so he doesn't get his head chopped off, we put the Trampelstein down, and we are getting the turbine. And what I'm going to do in round 13 is I'm not going to fire any weapons, just to show you how marvelous my marvelous Gauntlet of 1,000 truths is, because it really gets the job done. It does what you want it to, killing zombies. So I put the turbine down. Well, not yet. Now I put the turbine down. Let that subsurface resonator do its little blasting and stuff. And then I'm like, oh, I better move it. I better move the head chopper. And so I'll move the head chopper. So if they happen to get past the head chopper and the resonator, whoops, Trampelstein, they will run into the Trampelstein. And yeah, you see, I am not going to fire any bullets. They are not getting through this Gauntlet. I tease them there by aiming at them, looking down my sights. You see some turd gas right there. Some poop smoke. And yeah, these are very effective. Later on, I mean, at this point they last about 2 to 3 rounds. Later on, like past round 25 or so, it seems like they only last like 3/4 of a round, except for the head chopper. That one seems to last a little more. And now I am done showing you guys that because I need to get more points so I can pack a punch my other 2 weapons. Here we are using that resonator. I think I'm gonna fast forward at some point here. Yeah, you see that guy got Trampelsteamed. Trampelsteamed that hoe. Trampelsteamed that bitch, that bitch. Yep. It's great whenever you freeze him and the head chopper's just like, head chopper! I imagine that's what it would say if it could speak. It's like a Pokemon. It can only say its name. Head chopper, head chopper. So yeah, we are towards the end of the round, and that is where we are going to do some business. There's Cletus looking like a fool. Oh yeah, that's where I get the AN-94, so I didn't really have a reason to hit the box or get the glue before that. So I fast forward here, round 16, and I believe we are about to pack-a-punch some stuff. About to get that nice weapons. You see the resonator and the head chopper both exploded on this round. I eventually destroy my trample steam and my turbine so I can get new ones. And I am waiting for these last zombies so I can do some business. Oh crap, here they come. Thought there was like 2 left or something. Boom. And boom goes the dynamite. And I think there's a few more coming. Yep. Yeah, and so like I said, the next steps are to pack-a-punch the Petrifier, and then eventually I'm going to pack-a-punch the AN-94. You see I already got the Ray Gun, the Mark II, pack-a-punched the Porter Ray Gun, Mark II. And now we are getting that Petrifier. I forget the pack-a-punch name. Oh yeah, Petrifier doesn't really kill the witches. Witches be bitches, so we gonna give them stitches with our Ray Gun. Wait for that one to come around. Blast him in the face. Stupid witch gypsies. Oh, that one took my points. Oh, I hate that one. Her name's Greta. She's a real bitch. I've personally named every single witch. Also, you see the lights are on, so I'm gonna get that free perk. So yeah, got that perk. And we are trying to figure out the maze, because it is different, just like it always is. And the very first time it took me like way too long to find where to go on these mazes. It was ridiculous. And there it is, pack-a-punch time. Everybody's favorite time is pack-a-punch time. So we're gonna throw down that money. We're gonna pack-a-punch. Oh, is it still just called the Petrifier? No. Oh, it's originally called the Resonator. My bad, guys. I've been feeding you lies this entire video. It's been called the Resonator, but now it's called the Petrifier. I wholeheartedly apologize to all of you. And yeah, so the only other time we need to go through the mansion is to upgrade the AN-94. So I'm going to show you guys what it'd be like to do an entire round on this area as one of our camping locations. The second of 3 camping locations. The third one, I don't know how well it would work with 4 players. I mean, it's definitely not as good as the first. Oh yeah, I'll show you later an entire round on that. It's definitely not as good as the first camp location in the saloon, but it's pretty decent. The zombies don't come up from behind you, so that's a good thing. It's a good thing, not a bad thing. So yeah, and we just come back here. We still get this trampoline. You see I still have the turbine in my possession, which I will later set down and destroy. That is the last zombie, and I accidentally kill him, but I fast forward so you guys don't have to deal with it. And we are at the end of round 18. I believe the turbine is destroyed at this point, but the trampoline is destroyed at this point, so I set the turbine down. And for some reason this zombie doesn't like go over to it, so I just gotta like end up destroying it myself or wait for it to get destroyed something. But anyways, we are going to pack-a-punch the AN-94. I forget the name of it when it's pack-a-punched as well. But don't let these witch bitches get ya. These gypsies. These zombies are coming through the ground. And now we gotta figure out the maze again. I always go that way. That way is never open. I don't know why I always turn, but there is the Pack-a-Punch area. We're gonna Pack-a-Punch this AN-94 and get back the actuated neutralizer. We don't actually use it as much as you would think. I don't know how much you would actually think we use it, actually. But it's more of like a backup weapon, or if you just like want to get some random points like in really high rounds. I don't know. It's also good to know about it if you're playing a multiplayer game and you can't get your hands on one of the Wonder Weapon or the Ray Gun Mark II. So AN-94's it's up there. It's not exactly the tits, but it's up there. And I think this is where I show you an entire round on, or as far as I can go on this camping area. Downside is like once you leave this area, of course you have to go like all the way around, deal with the witch gypsies and all that stuff. Yeah. So you see the Petrifier. Tap it like 2 to 3 times in a row. I usually try not to go above like 70 if I can. 70 on the little counter that's like on the gun. So yeah. Petrify does a real good job of doing its job of petrifying the petrified zombies. Oh yeah, I accidentally overheated it there. I was semi-retarded. So, and then it's back to the old camp location. Ta-da! Setting up our gauntlet once again, and I just go ahead and display some of the guns here. Here I've got the upgraded AN-94. I turn off the resonator for a second. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I wanted to get some kills. No, I don't know. Maybe I just wanted to like hold the mannequin. I was feeling so lonely, forever alone, holding mannequins and killing zombies by myself. See some turd gas. Ain't that the life? Killing zombies and stepping in turd gas. And trample steaming. Can't forget trample steaming. That's some good stuff. So yeah, we are in round 21 now. And I try to destroy the turbine. You see the head chopper destroys. We gonna nuke them. Yeah, it's okay to nuke them now, guys. So yeah, the resonator has blown up. I'm sure the Tramplestein will give out any minute. Here I'm just petrifying them, showing you how that petrifier works. I think I'm going to show you the upgraded ray gun as well here in a second. It works really well. And then I show you the AN-94. It's not as good as you will be able to see. Nuke! As you will be able to see, because you have to reload, all that jazz. It's not as powerful, but it's still pretty decent. Come on, turbine, blow yourself up. There it goes. So we fast forward a bit. Got this petrifier out. Gonna petrify this zombie. Here to come, here to come. So yeah. I mean, we've basically completed most of the steps. The rest of this video is kind of showing you these weapons, and I'm going to show you that last training location. So, I mean, that is basically the buried strategy. This can get you very far. Like I've mentioned in the first video, it's not likely you're going to have all these weapons on multiplayer, because only one person can get the Petrifier, I believe, and yeah. I mean, one person can get the ray gun, one can get like the Mark II ray gun. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't actually played multiplayer yet. I've just played solo, so I could kind of like see what's up, get the strategy going. You saw I used the upgraded ray gun. Now I'm using the upgraded AN-94, and the weakness was reloading, so I just switched to the ray gun. Taking care of business, mowing down them zombies. Blast him in the face. Petrifying time. On the Petrifier, it's like the second shot kills him. I don't know why it's the second shot, but I mean, it still does a pretty good job. It's not like you have ammo. That's the last zombie, so we smack that bitch in the face. Oh yeah, here I'm getting the turbine because I have my gauntlet kind of thing set up upstairs. This is the other camp location. Resonator and turbine on that side. Head chopper and trample stain on the left. Sometimes there'll be like 1 or 2 zombies that can get through, so you'll see that here. That zombie almost got through, but the trample stain was like, no, trample stain. So here come the zombies. That one with the top hat gets through, and this one's like clawing at the air in front of my turbine or something. And so yeah, as you can see, we're on round 26, and these buildables will not last as long. I believe one of them breaks pretty soon. Who's gonna break first? Who will? Oh, it was the resonator. Poor little resonator. Tried so hard. I think the head chopper gives out too. But yeah, that's that training location. Then I just go back to the original one. So that is the map Buried. So hopefully this 2-part strategy guide helps you out. If it did, please like it, subscribe if you want to see more videos. I might be going over the Easter egg sometime next week. Check us out at playersofamerica.com. We've got some videos coming up with the release of the new Madden. We're going to be covering a lot of games this season, so go check us out, and hopefully you guys will come back for some more videos.